Swiss franc against the Japanese yen. The Swiss franc initially pulled back a bit against the yen during early hours on Monday, but we have turned around to show signs of life again. By doing so, it looks like the market is trying to do everything it can to break out and I think eventually hit the 180 yen level. Remember, this is a pair of funding currencies, so it does make a certain amount of sense to think that perhaps we are going to continue to see a lot of volatility. But at the end of the day, this is a great pair to at least watch because it tells you what currency you don't want to own. In this case, the Swiss franc grinding higher against the Japanese yen tells you just how weak that the yen actually is. So in this environment, I'm much more apt to do something like buy pound yen instead of pound Swiss, although both should work. Ultimately, this is a market that I think is going to do everything it can to get to the 180 yen level and then break above there. We have several yen denominated pairs right now that all have reached all-time highs, or I should say at least long-term highs recently, and therefore we have to understand that this is a systematic and structural problem for the Japanese yen, as the Bank of Japan can do nothing to tighten interest rates anytime soon. After all, they have too much debt. If they start to tighten interest rates, it could throw the Japanese economy into disarray. So with this, I think you continue to be a buyer of dips on anything that is denominated in yen, including even the lowly Swiss franc.